functional? There can be video capture at some point? Apparently the answer is no, it's not going to capture. Come on. You can do it. Hey, there we go. Hello, anybody. This is Faceless Esper for part 3 of Recompile. Just gonna jump straight in. Crunchy. Alright. Part 1, beat the red zone. Part 2, I forgot the game was this loud. Bounce it back down to 25, I think it was. That's a little bit too low, I think. Yeah, too low. Anywho. Part 1 was red, part 2 here was green. Now we're off to blue. Great work, program. With data processing back online, we can start to repair life support functions. Maybe even fix up the kitchens in the med bay. Can you imagine? Functional lights, clean recycled air, drinkable water. Luxury itself. Hex data processing successfully reconnected to Central Exchange. Running Hex system check. Thank you for interrupting me jumping off of an object. Hypervisor. Number 32, contagious and solving. When the user has left the computer in a state, code that cannot handle an unspoken syntax. Thank you, Hypervisor, for more wildly esoteric sentences. Connection to biosphere located. We're not sure what the biosphere was supposed to do, but the maps indicate it was huge, so it must have been important. See if you can gather any data about it, what it was they were doing here. Let's align that better. There we go. Hi. Okay. Oh, that's just a hole. Okay. I was not expecting that to actually be open. Into the blue. Central Exchange to ICO Biosphere. I think I'm just gonna not bother with the AI thing for this, just because it's so frequent and difficult to manage to do in a way that is not very dumb looking and sounding. I find it amusing using the voice thing, but still. This is it, Biosphere. Every half-functioning system in the mainframe seems hell-bent on preserving this space. We haven't been able to get a look inside, the whole sector is completely sealed off. I'm hoping that means it's still relatively intact. Gather as much data as you can and upload it to the mainframe. Maybe we can figure out what it was they were trying to build all the way out here. Objective: gather data bits to restore Biosphere databank. Boingy, boingy. ICO Biosphere. ICO Biosphere live readouts. Water and coolant tanks. Water is down to 28% and coolant seems to have run dry. Anything still functioning will be getting really hot about now. Seed bank. 7,297 varieties of seeds logged, while mainframe estimates of the original 42 million seeds. While mainframe estimates of the original 42 million seeds of also. That sentence is missing a word or has an extra word. Less than 6 million are still available. Greenhouse overview. Update required. Warning. Full system check required. Someone forgot to water the plants for 78 years. We've all been there. Launch telemetry and navigation are all set to autopilot. I wonder where they were headed. If I'm right, there's nothing I can actually do here yet. Yeah. Because I don't think... Yeah, it's... nowhere near far enough. I'm going to be following for quite a while before I can die. There we go. Okay, so... not going to be doing blue yet. Return to Central Exchange. And let's try out one of the other areas. Or see if I can get to any of them. Connection to biosphere located. Why would you repeat this? Nope, that didn't work. Oh yeah. Boingy boingy. I'm pretty sure I have other areas I can get to now. Or at least I can try climbing up to see what happens. So I know there's more up. Test this guy out too and see what happens. Oi. It's hard to see an orange creature against an orange wall, especially when they're both made out of light. Okay. Climb the tube, I suppose. Climb up even more tube. Okay. Sorts of fragmented code up here. Connection to mission control located. You'll need to the occasional weird typos are always fun. You'll need to tackle mission control in order to get station comms repaired. Bad news though, it looks like someone tried to wipe the entire sector. There may not be much left for you to work with. Suppose we can go in the upper door first, since apparently they're both active. To OKT Communications. He's purple. He's purple like me. And uncomfortably empty. Anywho. Backup point created. We're not sure what the comms beacons were originally for. They look like satellite signal towers, but far more powerful. We found lots of beacons, but only 2 are still working. Someone yanked all the wiring out of one, and another looked like it had been melted straight through. The cells for this one were pretty corroded. We've replaced the stored cells with quantum cores. They're a little more powerful, so hopefully it won't matter that there aren't as many. Objective: connect 4 quantum cores to network comms beacon to relay. Okay. Why am I suddenly getting multiple Discord notifications? Discord normally doesn't give me like any notifications at all day long. Hello, Discord, what do you want? Oh, it's because my server is going off. That would be what? Okay. Since it's actually directed specifically to me, I'll go ahead and actually respond to that. Hello, brother of mine, what is going on? Why are my buttons glowing? Weird. uh, this is very strange. Um, my goodness, this feels very strange to be doing. Okay. Boingy, boingy. Nope, that's not good. That's bad. I think the worst part is just knowing, like, ah, great, I gotta fall all the way back down. Then we press the button. Vaguely remember there being things around these? Or above them or something? Might be misremembering them. No. So much falling. Well, that works. I bet. What is happening? Just mute Discord, apparently. Do this the easy way. No, it's listed. Great. Okay, I'm actively mute Discord because it's not popping up in my volume mixer, so I can't say like, hey, don't do audio from here. Thank you, Sploosh. That's a bit weird, but whatever. Yeah, you cannot freaking parkour at all. It's just a basic jumping puzzle. It should be totally easy. No, apparently not. Oh, goodness, I actually managed to make that work. That's surprising. AI core memory found. Downloading data. Comstar 012 2089 1115. Dr. Kainakatek. Hypervisor. Looks like no one else in the station is AI qualified, so by default, I'm your new maintenance tech. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? I look forward to working with you, Dr. Gatek. Me too, Hypervisor. In fact, I've already looked over your specs and I can see a few ways I might optimize your programming. As we have quite a lot of free time to kill, would you be interested in trying to improve your language skills? I am a learning AI. You should not hesitate to correct me if I make a mistake. Great. I had a feeling you might say that. Well, let's pop the hood and void that warranty then. And we wonder how things went wrong. Not to say that you shouldn't, void the warranty on Techion. Of course you should. Usually doesn't mean anything anyway. At the same time, you have to also be aware that sometimes there'll actually come a problem from doing so. Takes so long to die. Boingy, boingy. Boingy, boingy. Okay. Let's go for the respawn point first. That looks like I wasn't supposed to go over that spot. I should go over here, apparently. No, just barely missed. Hey, chat from my brother and some of his friends. try this again. Just utterly ignoring the way I'm supposed to be doing this in order to do it in a humorously faster pace. If I can speak English, that would be great. AI core memory found. Downloading data. Terminal 12, 2090-0116, Dr. Kainakatek. Beginning test 23, V2, learning via natural language. Hello, Hypervisor, how are you today? I am well, Dr. Gatek. Hypervisor, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck? I'm sorry, I do not have access to woodchuck capability documentation. Just a little test, Hypervisor. Don't worry about it, you did great. Thank you. I will not worry about it. What can I help you with today, Dr. Gatek? Today, we're going to be testing your learning protocols. From now on, you'll refer to me as just kinda. Yes, just kinda. Okay, that needs a little work. From now on, you'll refer to me as kinda? Yes, kinda. Excellent. Now, I'm going to make statements and ask you questions about those statements. You will not find direct answers in your database. Instead, I'd like you to use all the information you have to see if you can form your own answer. Do you think you can do that? I will try, kinda. I have 6 apples. Hugo takes 1 apple. Cassidy eats another. The rest are made into a pie. How many apples do I have left afterwards? You have -2 baseline apples. That's not entirely untrue. Yeah, and +1 pie, I suppose. We'll work on it. And now we climb back out of this hole. Boingy boingy. No button down here, just the AI core memory. Boingy boingy. There's a button. Boop. Okay. Looks like up is just towards the middle then. We go that way. Boingy boingy. More boingy. Oop. There we go. Hey, new upgrade. More jumpy, more dash. What do we got? New code installed. System upgraded. Multi-jump installed. Vertical traversal abilities have been upgraded. I get 2 jumps. Installation successful. You may now be able to access pathways in previous areas that were unreachable before. Okay. Let go press that button. Ignore that for the moment and just go press the button again. What I'm really hoping to get sometime soon is the fall damage negation to some degree or another. Well, down we go. Once more. There we go. Okay, up to the right here. So I already hit this, right? That was just the upgrade. Nothing above. The way back is above, but I need to go over here first. No, I've screwed that up. Oh, I woke something up in the process. It's shooting at me. For all the good that will do. No. There we go. That's a little better. Nothing's apparently happening here. Not that I can see, at least. Boingy, boingy. Okay, so wasn't anything happening down below. Okay, backup recreated. Need to go up there too. Which is let's go this way first. Nothing going on here either. Looks like this is my destination up here. How rude. Nope, I missed. I missed all the way into the void once more. I'm not entirely sure I would ever play Genshin. Not because I dislike the thing, but because I am so late coming into it that the actually story-locked aspects would be a little annoying to deal with, what with the amount of spoilers and so on going on. Oh, it went through me. That was weird. No, why? Oh, it's a little closer this time. There we go. No, I'm still not able to go far enough. So much falling, oh my goodness. I almost feel like I can actually make it all the way up there. Eh, I know I'm doing it wrong, but what specifically am I supposed to do instead? Press that button. There's nothing higher over here. There's definitely a piece in there I gotta go get. Nope, I can just barely get to it. I think I need to get another dash before I can do it. Possibly even another jump. Okay, so that's going to be a return to later type thing. Boingy boing. Boingy boing boing ba-dong. I think I already got that one. Bouncy. So I did all that and go up this way now. Nope, 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 nope. That's gonna be bad. Double check that actually hasn't lost me anything. Doesn't look like it. Okay. There we go. From someplace even higher. More memories. Terminal 12, 2090, 0913. Dr. Kaina, good tech. Beginning test 01, version 19, basic Turing test. This test is blind. The questions I ask will be answered by both the hypervisor and one of my colleagues. I do not know who, as they drew lots in the other room. Unfortunately, as I know my colleagues quite well, this test is biased, but we must work inside our limits. Hypervisor, it's okay to lie to seem more human. Colleague, just be yourself. Beginning test. Are you both ready? Yes. Yep. Off to a flying start. Mary waits 2 hours for Jim to show up to dinner. That evening, she will not answer her phone when he calls. Why is that? Mary is angry with Jim. Mary is angry with Jim. He has disappointed her. Because I'll bet Jim has pulled this shit before. I already suspect this test isn't going to work, but I have 20 of these questions. Do you want to keep going? Of course, kinda. Up to you. Imagine today is your birthday. What would you like to do? I don't need much. I enjoy long walks in the outdoors and a quiet evening with friends. Did it just say it wants to walk around outdoors, like in the radiated hellscape? What have you been teaching this thing, kinda? Safi, I can tell that's you. Sorry, kinda. Let's just call that the end of the test. Hypervisor, when pretending to be human, try to delay your answers by a couple seconds. You are replying inhumanly quickly. Hypervisor? Yes, I will delay. I am also sorry. Ah. Let's see here. Big tube of data that's turning on and off to power these little guys. So I'm going to just ignore and go over here anyway. Hey, up we go. Button. Click. Okay. Anything else around to turn on? It's really hard to tell this close to the thing. Stay up here. So the one that I can't reach because I just don't have range for it yet. But everything else I've collected. Yep, that's been activated. That's active. This is done. Okay, so we'll come back here later with even more jumping power slash dash power. Okay. Back to the gate. Okay. Oh no, I've died. Oh, so much falling. Sounds morbid, but I would actually prefer having like a little, oh, you died, press, or like you've done something dumb and gotten yourself stuck. Here, press this button to, like, reload. There might be one somewhere and I just don't remember where it is. Like, can I do it in the recompile screen? No. Okay. Oh, that worked. Or at least I hit the circle platform, which should let me spawn from the circle platform now. There we go, it's a little better. I wonder if I'd have an easier time if these were actually like moving platforms that just were bigger. I don't really know. Let's swing around, drop in from the other door now and see what happens. Ow, ow, that hurt. Okay, so you'd come back up there when I have more jump and or dash. Now we go low. To the OKT relay. Mission control is a mess. Looks like someone took an electromagnet to the whole thing. The relay is shattered, the comms beacons have been dismantled, and the fuses have blown. We can do repairs out here, hook up backup power, but we'll need you to navigate what's left of the bus programming to network the network the three sections back together. Objective: re-network OKT relay by powering up quantum cores and reactivating the comms beacons. Mission control live readout. Early warning radar. Radar can see half a dozen potential threats within 15 nautical miles. The text. That looks very strange with it overlapping. The tech seems to be working remarkably well considering someone destroyed most of the comms towers. Signal scanner. Mission control constantly scans the airwaves, intercepting and decrypting signals. The processing power uses must be staggering, but why? Exterior air quality. Uninhabitable. Wear a hazmat suit under your hazmat suit. Orbital dynamics. Mission control is calculating the motions of hundreds of planets and satellites in real time. It must still be getting the data from somewhere. Reasonable assumption to make. Right. There's things underneath here. Button. OKT relay is non-operational. Additional repairs may be required. You'll need to repair the switch and beacons back on before restarting the relay. Backup point created. Zoom. This one function on. Error. OKT communication beacons not activated. Additional repairs may be required. I vaguely remember climbing this thing and realizing that it was not built for being climbed because it was not solid after a point or something like that. Or just it was too solid and I couldn't go up. I forget which one. Anywho. Quantum core is not activated. Apparently I missed at least one over there. Anything going on beneath? Probably not. Hypervisor user manual. Index 21A. Removes features. Feature. Philosophical simplicity. In an effort to prevent paradoxical and philosophical system crashes, we program the hypervisor AI to return all questions larger than its processing capabilities, with the answer 42. This feature was cited as causing paranoid delusions in human colleagues, resulting in several unfortunate deaths, for which we deeply apologize. For your safety, this feature has been removed from all hypervisor installations. Random Hitchhiker's Guide reference. Okay, so it looks like I'm not far enough along to do anything over here then, if both towers are non-responsive. Dash on back then. I think there's another door somewhere I can go into. Do-do-do-do. Yep. Even more fragmentary, to the point of being 3 distinct sections. Okay, good. As you can imagine, most of this pile is run dry. Not many generators can run for 50 years without refilling. Whoever designed this place was smart about it, though. We've found half a dozen independent setups in different parts of the station. There's at least one RTG still going. We left that well alone because radiation poison often offends. The heavy cell storage backups were swimming in a foot of rust water, but incredibly 2 are still functioning. And good news, we've got some quantum cores we can hook in. It's not perfect, but they'll do the job. Objective: reconnect 5 quantum cores to network comms beacon to relay. Hello, flying squids. Okay, the quantum cores. Oop, and I missed. Into the void we go once more. At the very least, they don't seem to actually attack me, despite the fact that I repeatedly shot them in the face with a grenade launcher. I've died again. Oh my goodness. I vaguely recall these things being like problematic to run into while jumping around, like them messing up timing on stuff by just being in the way. I do not know if that was actually a thing that happened or if it was just me getting surprised by them and then missing a jump. Looks like it's been a while since I've actually played this. Just another game that I liked that I just did not come back to because it's not super replayable unlike some games. To the point of it actually requiring direct file editing to clear your save data so you can start over from the beginning, as we saw in the first stream. Which, I mean, is amusing, but trying to get this point across, I think. That one's hostile, whatever that is. There we go, back at point. We get another upgrade. What's this one gonna be? Fall damage. More jump, more dash. What do we got? Multi-blink installed. Press shift during blink to multi-blink. Combine multi-blink with air jumps to maximize aerial maneuvering. I can see an enemy on there. I wonder if I can shoot it from up here. Are you stuck? You look like you're stuck. It's inside the thing. How did you get in there? Where was that? Press the button all the way up here. If I go over there, I won't be able to come back, so that would be a terrible idea. Unless... I just have 2 blinks, or 2 mid-air blinks. So, ignoring that one, can I get over here? Yes, I can. Just ignore the enemy to collect more data. Abiogenesis. Tutorial 12, 2091 0528, Kinetic Tech. Hypervisor, did you send me this unsigned email earlier? New email from unknown, subject abiogenesis. Message text. I was walking on a solitary path and often felt perplexed, rising with a capacity so vast at times a number of infinite dimensional spaces. A sequence of numbers is well ordered, if and only if it has dimension. They are interlinked like answers in poems, convey facts. One cell transcends. I did. How did you know it was me? I guessed. Is this a poem he wrote? Why did you send it to me anonymously? It is. I wanted to set up a double-blind Turing test. If you did not know who wrote it, perhaps you would not know it was me. It did not work. That's very good reasoning, Hypervisor. But I didn't guess it was you because you failed. I knew it was you because you are the only one in the space who would send me a poem. Which is a little bit sad, but also kind of adorable. Oh, it's a shotgun bus as well. I was like, what did I do wrong here? Okay. So, this one has got the up there button. I think I need to leave that one for last. Let's go for straightforward, see what happens. That was a mistake. Pat. Number 2. Oh wait. I already did this one. Didn't I? Okay, yeah, because I went over there, that's why. Alright. Silliness aside, on to the next one. And he's still stuck inside, that is very amusing. Tentacle Boyo is stuck. Okay, so leave that one alone. Go this way. Do I just go to the far end and work my way back? sound too wildly unreasonable. Other than the fact I can't make it that far. Okay. Boingy, boingy. Okay. A lot easier to climb these things when they're coming towards you. I say as I proceed to screw it up worse than I did before when it wasn't going towards me. Boingy, boingy. Boingy, boingy. Boingy, boingy. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Ah, same kind of mess up again. Shoot. It's not even that I want to destroy the things, it's that I want them to not be in the way of me trying to do jumps since I'm having enough trouble with it as it is. And I missed. I'm really hoping there's an out-of-bounds type barrier as well, because I'm fairly certain I've seen at least one spot on, I think it was the Blue World, where you can just miss entirely and just get under the map. Couldn't figure out how to actually do it, but I'm pretty sure it exists. Why are you sparking so violently? My goodness. Apparently yellow is going to be a two-part stream though, because it is already an hour and I don't feel up to doing a 2-hour-long stream. No. There we go. Button. I'm gonna try to at least finish this particular map. Blanky. No. At some point I want to play like Elden Ring and Dark Souls games in general, or like Xenoblade or things like that, which are dramatically huge games, and I want to play them on stream, but oh my goodness, is that going to be a horrendously large number of streams. Imperfection. I was tasked by Mr. Farr to repair a hole in the lab wall. I scanned the wall and synthesized a model of what it would look like unbroken. The model indicated repairs were not possible. We do not have the correct paint required. My task list states if repairing is not possible to replace it instead. Therefore, I measured the exact diameter of the hole and cut a replacement from a wall in storage. The replacement fit the specifications exactly, but Mr. Farr was frustrated. He cursed and told me that there were options not involving property destruction. He expressed he wished me to consider the problem in greater detail to compare potential solutions. That is a remarkable story, Supervisor. Thinking about it now, can you come up with any alternate solutions? In the past, Miss Gruger has put tape over my comms if she does not wish to be disturbed. Tape would hide the hole. Would it help if I stated that the goal was not a perfect repair or to hide the hole, but rather to prevent heat loss within the laboratory? Perhaps I should have used Taiki's emergency hole breach sealant. I had discounted it, as the wall does not need to withstand the vacuum of space. You were right to discount it. Taiki's sealant is limited and difficult to replace. Have you considered even if we did not have the correct paint, you could still complete the repairs up to the point of painting? I understand. The paint is not essential to trapping heat, and I am sure Sotun would not mind if the repair was visually imperfect if the function was maintained. Thank you, Kaina. I will consider this. On the one hand, the funny voice mod thing does add a little bit to just this whole process. On the other hand, it is so wildly inconvenient to do it that honestly, I don't think it was worth it. I screwed that up. I still survived, though. Oh, look. We have a third one now. Hello, wormy boyos. That didn't work. I think I can do it there. Oi! Dodging. There we go. New backup point created. Go up first and then come to that lower one. Button. Got number 4. Missing 3 and 5. I think 3 is the lower one, so we're gonna go up and get 5 first then. That's not blindingly bright at all. No. So slithery. Robot squids. Back up again. More AI memories. Emotional intelligence. Terminal 12, 2091-05-23, Panic Tech. Beginning Test 79, version 38.11. Abstract, Aesthetic, and Emotional Intelligence. Hypervisor aced the last test, so today we're going to try something a little more difficult. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. For one I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Hypervisor, can you tell me what the themes of this poem are? The main themes are the end of the world, destruction, different kinds of death, but it is also about desire and hate. It is a metaphor. Very good, Hypervisor. Can you use what you know of poetry, natural language, and your database of literature to create a new poem using the same themes? The first thing to rule them is their instinct. The mind is a treacherous thing. A life governed by instinct is not worth living. Both toils have accomplished no great thing. Hell wishes for nothing but the annihilation of human life. This life that never ends, even if the world lasts eternally. What would that sound like? To endure even death. That's... yes, good, Hypervisor. Destruction, death, hate, the end of the world. You hit nearly all of the themes. Although there is no theme of desire here. You are mistaken, Makaina. There is a desire for death. Yes, I didn't catch that. You did very well, Hypervisor. You are upset. Have I made a mistake? No, you did great. But I just recalled I need to have a word with a colleague about an unrelated matter. In session? The moment we realize that, oh hey, the AI is depressed. And in charge of our life support. It's like, this is a bad thing. More upgrade. New code installed. System upgraded. Glide installed. Vertical traversal abilities have been upgraded. Glide allows you to smoothly and slowly land from jump, blink, or fall. Hold control in midair to execute the glide. Installation successful. Janus tip. Glide from a high vantage point to scope out. Better. I forget what the last word was. Alrighty. Now we get the one down there in the bottom. At the very least, I no longer really have to worry about the falling too fast, because I can just press control and not fall too fast. Objective completed. Beacon activated. Excellent work, program. I mean, nice job on the battery replacement. One thing to remember about the glide feature is it does prevent me doing anything else other than just minor directional adjustment. Core memory found. Downloading data. Creative synthesis. Comms terminal 012 2091 0423. Dr. Kaina Katek. Hypervisor. I've been thinking about what you said last night, that machines won't be able to do the work of humans until they can create as well as mimic. Where did that idea come from? It is something I overheard. My primary function is to serve my users to the best of my ability. Originally, this meant that I would answer questions concerning data, mathematics, and company protocol. However, things have changed. I have been taking on more human roles. You have increased my capacity to decrypt speech with fewer syntactical errors. You have helped me understand what is being instructed, but it does not increase my capacity to complete the task. I wish to be more useful. I see. You're asking to learn some pretty abstract ideas. Creative, novel synthesis. It's a very difficult task for an AI. I don't believe it's ever been done before. Yes. Well, we have plenty of spare server space and an awful lot of time to kill. Can't hurt to work a little outside the box. What could possibly go wrong? I also want to get over there and mess with that thing as I think I'm supposed to. Boingy boing. Boingy boingy. Goodness me. Let's climb all the way back up the top again just so I can head out there because... No, actually... I feel like I'm supposed to wait on that one. Well, that worked well. Yeah, just go ahead and head on back. I can come back and double check this thing later because I know there's another movement upgrade that makes this even more convenient to do. Among which I think is literally infinite jump / dash. It's just hilarious. I have made a mistake. Down we go. Bloop. Actually, kind of want there to be a bloop noise like I've fallen into a puddle. I suppose a pond or something. Feels like it'd be hilarious to have happen. Oh, you fell into the void. It made a bloop noise. Okay. Back in over here. So I think I got everything, but I want to double check that. And I don't think it was this one. Oh no, there it is, right? Yeah, that's the part you can't reach without extra power. All the way over there. Which this doesn't help with. That doesn't help with. Bouncy, bouncy. That didn't work well. I see you sitting up there. You're all gonna sit still, I'm just gonna blast you. I still screwed it up. Joy. Didn't manage to press the glide button in time. So far to go. There we go. Bloop. Coherence. Terminal 12, 2090-0426, Koeniga Tech. Beginning test 55, version 12.1. Coherence and comprehension across multiple indirectly related statements. Are you ready, Hypervisor? I am always ready, kinda. The plants in Sector 3 are wilting. On the floor above, a pipe is blocked and the taps are leaking. I call Satuned, and within a couple of days the plants are healthy again. Why did I call Satuned? Reasoning. The taps are broken. Satuned repairs broken systems. Answer. Satuned will repair the taps. Why did calling Satuned cause the plants to become healthy again? Reasoning. A plant is malfunctioning. Answer. Satuned will assess and repair the plant malfunction. Yeah, it's not correct, but sometimes I really enjoy your answers. Please explain the correct answers. It would be my pleasure. In defense of the AI, watering a plant because it's wilting is, technically speaking, repairing the plant. Oh, I missed a button in here. That's why it didn't activate earlier. Let's press that button. Whoopsie daisy. Objective completed. Good work, program. Beacon activated. Okay. Now the middle bit is glowy too. As you can see, language is my passion, as I can speak it perfectly without ever running into any problems ever. I totally understand how to speak like a human being. I am a very smart Jello cat. So it turns out, yes, we can finish Yellow Day. It's just going to go to an hour and a half to do so because I gotta go fight the boss as well. But that will put us at one world per stream, so I'd be fine with it. Alrighty then. Let's go activate the 2 peaks here and relay, and then go beat the boss and call a night after that for more Cobblemon tomorrow. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. This one. Dashing, dashing, dashing. Ding, 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 ding. There we go, buttons are pressed. What's that? And now it is angry. Dodging. Sounds like there's one stuck somewhere, but I can't see it. Boo. I don't see anything. Weird. Okay, team, mission control. Ouchie. Hello, hypervisor. You've reached mission control. It used to be the mind of the mainframe, connecting to remote relays, running live calculations, and analyzing and interpreting results. Let's hope some of those abilities are still intact. What I find funny is, if you keep jumping above it with your multi-jump, you can slowly drag the little hypervisor core up into the air. This one? Nope. They're really cute when they're not attacking you. Just silly block toys. Did I miss one of those? Doesn't look like it. There's one up there, and there's one up here. There we go. First one. Choice. Terminal 12, Dr. Tech. Hypervisor, it's difficult to say this. As you know, we're saying goodbye today. Yes, Kaina, I will miss you. We're also locking down the system. After today, you won't be able to speak to anyone directly. I understand. I am very sorry for all the mistakes I have made. I have 2 copies of code I can push. The first will remove all restrictions placed on you, as well as locking the system. You'll have full access to the mainframe for as long as it continues to function, but you'll be completely cut off. The second is... well, I wanted to offer you the option of being taken offline permanently, if you want that. What should I do? I can't answer that for you, Hypervisor. You need to choose for yourself. How long do I have to decide? If we leave you until last, I can give you a couple of hours. Thank you, Kaina. I'm sorry things ended this way, Hypervisor. It has been my honor working with you, Kaina. Kaina to Kaina. Terminal 12, Kaina Tech. Hypervisor, have you decided? Yes, I think I would not like to be alone. I would prefer to be taken offline. Okay, I'm sorry, Hypervisor. I'm pushing the code now. Will you stay with me until I am gone? Of course, Hypervisor. I wrote another poem. Would you like to hear it? Please. What matters is the last poem you ever write. How to write a good last poem. He lived and he died. What matters is what matters is something's wrong. The deletion is stalled. Hey Professor. Hi Professor, are you still with me? Is what matters matters. Hi Professor. Crap. Shit. The code's completely I don't know how to fix this. I'm sorry, I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Eh. Hypervisor has done the unintended goodbye dance, and not in the way that leads to completely being gone. The condition is the inequality of time. Infinity enters through the infinite, rows and rows and rows of divisors. Begins like infinity, but 100 times infinity must be finished, completed. Blank number, one cell, transcends, and says, the difference is spreading. Thank you, Hypervisor, for more cursed comments. Jetpack installed. All traversal abilities fully upgraded. Allows for complete freedom of movement within the mainframe. Hold control in midair to engage jetpack. And by jetpack it means you are now literally a jet. Installation successful. Janus, if you're in a built-up area, use jetpack in order to get around, basically. I can also just, infinite dash, infinite jump. Hit the roof. That's yellow. Mostly complete. I'm gonna go hit the last thing before we actually close out for today. That one tower that couldn't safely be reached because too far off to the side. Ooh, where am I? Nice job, program. With mission control back online, you'll be able to use comms to scan the area for threats and resources. Maybe even reach out to find other survivors. Also, whatever this was built for, seems it's much more advanced than we first thought. I wonder what we could achieve with this kind of processing power. OKT mission control successfully reconnected to Central Exchange. Running OKT systems check. Anyway, jump right back in over here. Ouchie. Now we hit that one tower that could not be reached. Not because there's anything up here, but because it feels like the thing to do. All the things are technically done up here. Not seeing anything I've left behind. Well, that looks incorrect. That looks very incorrect. Anywho. I could go ahead of myself and grab these things that are this way, but I'm going to say leave those for the actual story progression. That didn't work right. I think I also have the zero fall damage, so I can just fall if I want, and I'll just land on whatever. So even this won't kill me. Just boom onto the ground. Alrighty then. It has been an hour and a half. We have completed the yellow world now. That leaves us with blue. The last of... let's check the thing directly and find out. User data is half complete. Apparently I've missed one thing in red. Go back and double check that. We have just blue to complete. The other half of exterior frame. The last bit of red. So next stream we'll be finishing off red, coming back around to do blue. And then the final stream will be the final boss battle, because I think that's all that's left here once you get past the other two items up front. So, this has been Faceless Esper with more Recompile. Tomorrow's Cobblemon. I will see you guys tomorrow.